from Richmond Raceway for the Federated Auto Parts 400 from this very facility down in Virginia in Richmond. Oh man, we've come this far. Final race of the regular season in the Cup Series circuit, and it ends now. Whew. Before we get to the green flag, let's take a look at the starting grid, shall we? Row 1, you'll find the pole sitter Kevin Harvick and Ryan Newman at 31. Ryan Newman's first ever front row start this season. Chase Elliott and almost at Paul and all, but Ryan Blaney, NASCAR fan 20, who won here the last time the Cup Series drivers raced here in the NASCAR 14 video game race car, starts alongside Kyle Busch. And then in the next row, you'll find Carl Edwards and a Tony Stewart throwback to Stewart's first career Cup Series win here 20 years ago, alongside Dale Earnhardt Jr. in a brand new paint scheme. Casey Kane, who hasn't gone a victory lane in 5 years, starts alongside Kurt Busch in the 41 Monster Energy Chevy. Matt Kenseth and Tony Stewart, followed by Greg Biffle and Eric Almirola, the 4 drivers. The bright yellow fella, Paul Menard, alongside Jimmy Johnson in the red vest paint scheme, a 4th of July special, even though it's late now on the 4th of July, but very late at 4th of July, so to say. Trevor Bayne and Brian Scott, right there. Jimmy Fan 48 making his 9th Cup Series start. Hopefully he can get a good finishing result tonight, because right now his stats are not looking too hot for next season. No, they're not. Now or never for him. He starts alongside Ricky Stenny, or Ricky Stenhouse Jr. I just like to call him Ricky Stenny. Denny Hamlin starts alongside Jeff Gordon in his final Richmond race. Kyle Larson and Sam Hornish Jr. Sam Hornish Jr. in his final Richmond race as well over at Petty Enterprises. Danica Patrick and Austin Dillon, followed by Martin Truex Jr. and Joey Logano, followed by Brad Keselowski, whom is Joey Logano's teammate, and J.B. McMurray in the 1 car. Ryan Reed, a 2-time winner this season, starts alongside his fellow RCR teammate Ty Dillon. Rounding out the field is Michael Waltrip in the 55, also a 2-time winner this season, and Michael Annett, who hasn't raced a Cup car in this series in a while in that 47 ride. Alright, we are about to go green here for lap 1. Kevin Harvick, who is looking for his first win of the season. Same can be said for Ryan Newman. He's up for the same mission as Harvick. The same mission as Harvick. Hold on, technical difficulties. Crap. Technical difficulties right there. I don't know what happened there, but all that aside, we're racing from Richmond. Newman leads lap 1, gets those 5 bonus points. Here comes Ryan Blaney and that Cale Yarborough throwback. Takes the lead, leads that lap. Kyle Busch and Carl Edwards, the Joe Gibbs boys. Edwards passes Blaney for the lead. Casey Kane in the 3rd spot. We got contact on the backstretch. Kenseth and Biffle get into it. Jeff Gordon nowhere to go. He's involved. Paul Menard, Brett Keselowski. Oh shoot, I can't even talk. Jimmy Fan 48 gets caught up in the wreck. Oh no. Holy shoot, that escalated quickly. 5-car wreck right there. Greg Biffle is in it. Jeff Gordon is in it. Not the way how Jeffrey wanted to end his final Richmond race. Not the way to achieve it. Hey, at least he's in the chase. No doubt about that. And considering that Jimmy Fan 48 is caught up in this wreck, Yet another DNF for this kid. And yet another... Whew, man. I don't even know. I really don't. He's been... Hate to break it to him, but no offense to him, but abysmal season indeed. Abysmal rookie season indeed. Oh, Lord. Not even one top 10 from this dude. Hey. I mean, if he wants to keep his ride heading into season 5, he's got to step it up in these next next 10 races, if he qualifies for those races, of course, in the final 10 races of the season, of course. I mean, I know he will qualify for more races before the season concludes. I know that will happen, but just when will that first top 10 finish come? Let alone a top 5 finish. Heck, maybe even a win. Paul Menard in the 27 also gets caught up in it. He's also looking for his first win in the Diecast Series, let alone the first one of the season. Not going to happen tonight, though. Greg Biffle in the 16 car is involved. The slump continues for the Biff. He hasn't been in victory lane in 5 years as well, dating back to season 2 at Chicagoland, which is the next stop on the schedule for the Cup Series. Actually, maybe Biffle might shine there. We haven't gone to Chicagoland since then, so maybe that track may be Biffle's time to shine again. I mean, hey, earlier this season, Kenseth was winless until he had his win at Sears Point. So the same thing could happen with Biffle come Chicagoland. But I don't know. I really don't know. But here is the replay of that wreck. Just give it some time. Give it some time. Holy smokes. Oh, and by the way, Carl Edwards is the leader. Caution is out. Edwards, I repeat, is your leader as of now. Okay, here's what happened. Greg Biffle thought it was cleared up. Looked like he thought it was, to me, looked like he thought he cleared Kenseth, came up to block him, and obviously that didn't go according to plan, as he wasn't quite clear of Kenseth's car. As they get together, Biffle comes down the racetrack right in front of the path of Jeff Gordon, who tries to avoid the spinning car. Paul Menard runs over pieces of debris, gets caught up in it. Keselowski nowhere to go as well. The same can be said for Jimmy Fan 48 as they pile up in there. Trevor Bayne in the 6 car. Ooh, man, just kisses the rear bumper of Jimmy Fan 48's race car. Just kisses it. McMurray and Kenseth. Kenseth gets going, and so does Trevor Bayne. Only a minimum damage to Baynes' car. Not that much. Not that much. Not that much indeed. So Bayne will keep going. The same can be said for Kenseth. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Off of you, shake you like a bullet. I gotta pay. I don't think so. We're busy now. What? We're Eating M&M's. Crispy. Crispy? I want you to go back out on that track and hit the pace car. Hit the pace car? Hit the pace car! What for? You hate every other darn thing out there. I want you to be perfect. He didn't slam into you. He didn't bump into you. He didn't nudge you. He rubbed you. And rubbing, son, is racing. I was desperate to get your attention.
Well, you got it. I walked into an M&M's Wonderland.
Come up here. I'll take you to a race. If a driver gets his bell rung and a couple of lights flicker and he loses what he needs, more than anything in the world, he loses his need. The need to drive right out there on that crispy edge. The crispy edge. Drive through it. Woo! I'm through it, Adam. It's Tyler Busch taking the win. All right, all right.
We're back from Richmond International Raceway in the final laps of the Federated Auto Parts 400 race. Edwards with the great jump from Blaine and the others. Holy smokes! Oh! Bouncing off the wall is NASCAR fan 20. At this rate, top 10 is out of the radar as Almirola spins out. All the others avoid him. Edwards has just won at Richmond. I guess history does repeat itself. Whew. Carl Edwards takes the win in JGR equipment for the first time. 4th win of the season for him. And so happens he had to do it in a Tony Stewart retro throwback. Ain't that a coincidence? Ain't that a coincidence? 20 years ago, Tony Stewart's first Cup win came at this facility with the JGR team. And 20 years later, in my diecast universe, same circumstance. Carl Edwards gets his first Cup win in JGR equipment. Wow. That's incredible. Tip of the hat to him. Tip of the hat to Mr. Edwards. Wow. Congratulations to Carl Edwards winning tonight. I'm sure Tony Stewart and definitely Carl Edwards are smiling now, and especially Joe Gibbs, and of course, J.D. Gibbs. Wow. I'm speechless, actually. Very speechless, because I do not know what to say after what the heck I've just seen with my own eyes. I don't have the words for it. I really, 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 really don't. I really don't. Okie dokie, Smokey, here's the top 10 finishing order. Carl Edwards is first, Ryan Blaney second, Tony Stewart third, Jimmy Johnson fourth, Casey Kane rounds out the top 5, Dale Earnhardt Jr. sixth, Kurt Busch 7th, Martin Truex Jr. 8th, Chase Elliott 9th, and Kyle Larson rounds out the top 10 spot. And ladies and gents, here is the official chase grid for the Cup Series. Carl Edwards celebrates victory. Next up is Chicagoland Speedway. Goodbye, everyone. Chicagoland is next.